Hi, what's up guys, Robbie Plays here. Now, I am going to attempt this one more time. I have recorded this very same video on 3 separate occasions to the stage where it is almost destroying my mentality. So let's try this again, shall we? This is irritating, to say the least. But let's try again. As I said, I have tried to do this in a way that does not destroy my mentality. And it doesn't seem to be possible. So it's there. So I've been trying to, like I said, this is just an annoying video to have to make. And yet again, here I am making the video. Actually. But, sorry, I'm trying to sort out my internet to my Xbox. For some reason, it just doesn't want to work. And I'm really unsure as to why. And of course, I don't use my photos very often, so I've got to rip through all my fucking images from yonder year like it's some form of weird messed up fucking it's an annoying video to have to make, and I'm going to leave all this in just to prove how irritated I am by having to do this, even to the stage where I know I'm not looking at the screen, and I know you guys know that. But having the fact that I've done this several times, my care factor, unfortunately, to say, is just not there with this one. I humbly want to tell you it is, but it's not. It will be if this works out. Should my connection work out, then we'll be fine. But yeah, so for now, nada. And I apologize that greatly, I do. And there's really not a lot more I can say other than I apologize that I have yet again promised to deliver something and I have not done it. This doesn't fill me with happiness. This fills me with an very uneasy amount of hatred towards the fact that this should have been done. And it's not. As I said, this should have been done. Okay, it's saying, yeah. Also, my ear is giving me hell. And it's really annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna see how long this is gonna take. So how long I waffle on, or maybe just don't do, who knows. Okay, so this worked. So I'm going to utilize using these guys in the way I want. Why are you not working? Okay, so I'm going to use the elite drivers. Now we're going to swap over to gameplay because this is where it's all happening. I'm going to design my character. I don't know why I keep going into there. I always use the same image. I am Australian. So this is going to be the start of, yet again, of RP Motorsports. I have been doing it, and as you can see, yes, I have decided to go with that package. Could have gone motorways, but that wouldn't have made as much sense. Oh, this is my first name. Alright. I guess we know where we're going on this one. Apparently we don't. Three letters for the company. Seems simple enough. Audio name. I'm not going to pick one. And number 13 is gone. Because I allowed the other drivers. So, I don't know, we'll stick with 2. 2's always been a number I'll pick on any other game. Which driver is 13? Oh, it's good, doesn't matter. Okay, clothing, and I'm going to copy from another design because I liked the team I had. Helmet. Oh, I can actually use all the other ones now, can I? The deluxe one's not bad. It's interesting. No, I don't want to go that one. It's too simple. I'm going to stick with that one. I liked it. And then, yeah, obviously, Butler, Casper, Aiden, and Deluxe, which, again, isn't that bad. But, yeah, I'm going to stick with what we got. Go through all the old ones that they want me to look through. I'll go with that one. Why the hell not? Okay, so now it'll ask me to pick the very basic shit. Yeah, I promise the enthusiasm will reach me again after I hire my first big driver. Because first big driver means possible shit. Right. Last time I swung for the fences was that earned 25 Constructor Championship points in a season. I can do that within the first race. What do I want to go with? I'm going to go with Renault. Why? Because it's the cheapest and I can spend more on a driver. Hang on, what? You can't do that right off the bat? Really? Here I was thinking you could. Oh, fair enough. Okay, so my options really are these two. And see, his experience is lower than Guan Yu's, but his race is also lower, but his awareness and pace are both higher, and his focus is higher. So to me, that's 3. Who cares? They're both 800. Wait, does it matter? What if I choose... Right? No, we're good on that part. What if I choose Honda? Does that give me different options as far as drivers? No. Okay, so... I'm going to stick with Renault, because like I said, cheaper. Please choose a driver. Decide new drivers at the end of each contract period. And here I was thinking I could just pick an elite driver straight off the bat. Alright, well done. But let's have a gander at it anyway, because it obviously wants me to. See, I'm still not opposed to this 9-day one. And then you've got the basics, so yeah. See, this Aiden Jackson one isn't bad, but it's just a bit too far much going on. Yeah, so we're going to stick with that, because then I'm a unique car on there. I think I said last time I was going to go with the dyno or that. I'm going to go with dyno this time. I'm going to stick to my basic logo that I usually pick. That and oh, that was the logo. Well, there we go. We'll go that. Where were that day? Done. Either way. And team colors. Copy livery. Why not? So that is enough to push me forward. I'm reasonably happy with that. Me, I was so pissed off it turns out I can just use the same driver. Nope. Starting to favour one team. Now I'll try to keep everyone happy, although I'm pretty sure I would have pissed off the last guy. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to try to keep this video pretty short and sweet. And to the point. Now, I'm not going to do full race weekends, because that's how I bit myself in the ass on the last one, because the last one glitched out. Irritatingly. Which I didn't enjoy one little bit. And I don't plan on doing it again. Right, that last one I want to change. That's all well and good, but you know what, screw it, I'll leave it at that. What's the lowest amount I can spend on my... I know this seems like a shit answer, but... You know, we'll come back to that. Okay, so these two I won't get because they're expensive as hell. Button or Rosberg, maybe. For 6s at least. Coulthard or Massa for 4. That's not bad. I mean, it's still higher than what I was planning on paying, but... I think usually I try to save up for the 4 mils, which somehow sciences are full. Okay, let's sort this out. There we go. So I might go a cauliflower or a massa. Probably cauliflower, to be honest. Although massa would come with money. It'd be hilarious if we could somehow get a Michael and Mick Schumacher teaming. That would be hilarious. We'll see what happens. But that'll be where I kind of want to go for. Maybe that's why I couldn't get him to begin with, because I just didn't have the cash. And I mean, I went with the most expensive sponsor and cheapest engine to try to see whether we could work that out. Alright, we'll go with the basic chassis start as usual. And that is not going to work this time round. And we'll go with the gearbox part. Why not? They're both minor. They should be fine. I am not going to spend much. I will do the driver packs. So that is $1 million, but I mean it's a worthwhile. Not even quite $1 million. And I'm pretty sure we get money here and there for stuff anyway, so yeah, there we go, weekly income. Do a car reveal, why not? So reveal the car, although you guys have already seen the car. I think in future videos, should I be able to sort this out the way I want, we'll have the car under the shield at all times. Just kind of chilling, propping up. Well, we're up $200,000 to 1.72, so that's good. And up again, so. Okay, so we had a car part go on, which is great news. Great news, especially before the first race. Engine source cell positioning. Okay, I'm going to chuck that there because I want to save up for the first driver. So, yeah. So like I said, we're going to cauliflower or massa. Cauliflower or massa. I don't know who we'll pick just yet. We're going to go for short qualifying. We're not going to go for small races. But we're not going to go for long ones either. I already picked another part to go, so that's fine. Okay, what do we got here? Short sessions, that's fine. Practice format. No. Practice, I'm going to jump like I normally would. $14 laps seems fine. 14 laps seems fair. Yeah, we'll go 14. That's a long. Dude, I didn't even make it that far. I know I'm skipping certain parts, but hey, we'll be fine. What is going on right now? That was weird. Can I not just skip like I went? I did this last time. Oh. Yeah, no, I gotcha. Okay, so I will get back to you after I'm done. Okay, so I've had another issue with practices, or it glitched out of me, so I've just gotten back into it. It's not accepted the second and third, so I've skipped those. I'm just going to go straight onto the one shot qualifier. which I know I can do pretty good, and I'll get pole for, so I'm not too bummed out about that. And then there's just the matter of trying to get pretty good, keep my levels above me, and try to make enough money to then get a Felipe Massa or David Coulthard. Which, being a Red Bull fan, I'm thinking I'll probably go Coulthard because, I mean, at least he drove for the team. I think that'll make sense. So if these settings are identical to the last my team I did, there will be no damage. However, as we know, that does not mean it is not very difficult. I did multiple laps when I was doing the full race, and I would clip a car, and then that was it. They were fine. I was done. Although I still had one retirement from the actual race, and that was Pierre Gasly. And I was just about to start lapping people when actually I had lapped. I was up past the 12th place driver, and thought to myself, I've got 20 laps to go. It'd be hilarious if I could pass Max or Valtteri, who were the second and third at the time. Yeah, that's when it glitched out. Now, I'll be honest, you guys could hear that. I couldn't hear a damn thing. I didn't want to put my headphones on, so you guys actually haven't seen me for a little bit. But I'm gonna keep commentary on. So that goes up to Acclaim 13, which is good. Apparently no personal acclaim, so that's kind of shit. That was going along too slowly. Yeah, so it did drop my practices down, but it's going to happen anyway, unfortunately. Can I do another upgrade? No, I can't. I don't have enough. So this will be it, and we'll go from there. Let's see where everyone got. Pole with Max. Oh, every other time I've done it, I've always ended up with Valtteri. Hamilton, Valtteri, Perez, Leclerc. Everything making sense so far. Norris, Ricciardo. Why is Sainz not in higher? Sainz, Vettel, Gasly, Alonso, Tsunoda, Ocon, Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, Russell, Schumacher, which means after that should be Guanyu and Latifi, Mazepin, Stroll. Stroll must have taken a decent, chunky little beast of a fucking push there. Bit of a penalty. As usual, second to last light gets me going. Max is up in first. Valtteri passing me on the side. That's fine. I'll take that back anyway. First couple laps are always kind of a shit stain. And then there's always a race. If I can't get into first immediately, there's always a bit of a race to get first place, which is, again, absolutely fine. Expected. They are faster cars. No, you seem to push my momentum, which is good. Always a laugh. So, and he'll push and start chasing up again. Again, completely fine. 100% expected it. So I'm curious because I didn't have to pit until lap 13 when I did the full race. Do I have to pit this one? Because I know for short races that they don't even bother. Although this does happen to be the shortest race I've ever done. Because if they make me pit, I'm not going to win. Unless Max and everyone else make a whole heap of mistakes. Which I don't expect them to. Because it takes me 20 seconds to get in and out of the pit. That's including the drive in, the pit stop itself, which is just under 3 seconds. But this is a pretty good start so far. These are the starts that I hope for. But if it's a small race, then I've got to pit early, then they've got to pit early. At least that's my thinking. So I suppose all I can do is push ahead and see what I can get. I imagine if it's a bit of a skunker and I got to do it on like lap 10, then I should be able to chase up and get that first place back off of everyone. As long as I can get enough ahead so that I can at least get into the pit before they can by a substantial lead. Because your Mercedes and Red Bull would be immediately as soon as they enter the pit. Whereas I'm all the way at the front, so I've got longer to drive before I get there. Which I suppose also will create a longer trip in within the pit lane. So if I do these videos this way, these might actually be quicker videos. Which is nothing wrong with that. But if I can get these done in like 40 minutes, 45 minutes if I add an ad read, which I have not done for this one, and I'm not exactly happy about it, but I mean, y'all know what the deal is by now. So I think one race can avoid it. So, but this will be the Sunday videos from now on. And possibly more if I decide to do more in the future. Completely unsure as of yet. Figure out takeoff will be fine. That's all I need to do is just take off. Once I get someone like a Massa or a Coulthard, they'll start getting points finishes, so we should be fine. Guan Yu's not going to get a damn thing. And that's nothing against him, it's just, I think Guan Yu's a really good driver, it's just that, unfortunately, the ratings that they've given him for the game are not very favourable. So as I stated in the original filming of this video, I am undergoing a remodel of my office. So my steering wheel is in a currently unreachable position. Also by unreachable, I mean I can find the pedals, but I can't find the actual steering wheel. That's already packed down in one of the side boxes. But that will be all sorted out and unpacked hopefully by the end of tomorrow, I have a very basic idea of what I want to accomplish with the setup look tomorrow. So a lot of it's pretty spot on to what it is now, which I'm pretty happy about, but there is those couple of little tweaks that I gotta change up, and yeah, hopefully that will change things a bit. And then I've got all the remodeling to do when I get all my equipment, as I went on a little bit of a spendy and picked up some new equipment. We'll be rocking up within the next 2 weeks. Most of it being Amazon orders, but yeah, some of it's also artwork to go in the office, which means I need a wall where you guys can see. So I've got to change that around because currently my desk is against a wall. So whereas all my stuff gets mounted to the desk, so I don't think it should matter. I'm not going to have it bare ass in the middle and in the very center of a room, although it would be fine. Yeah, I'll have it backed against something. I have a petition just behind the green screen that it should be fine for it. Yeah, it should work out pretty fine for it. And then the green screen will just go on a wall behind me, which won't have a shelf on it, which is good. But it just means that for certain videos I won't use the green screen, because I do want the artwork that I've got coming in to be seen. It would be for videos like this where I won't have it looked visual. Videos like this I'll keep with the green screen, and I mean there will be videos I do with the green screen as well. Like obviously my streaming will be done with it. If I could figure out a way to have it kind of just happen, that would be great as well, but no. Alright, well there's one green, I'm happy with that. I just want Max to get further than 10 seconds away. Alright, getting up to the halfway mark, which isn't too bad. I'm pretty happy with how this is going for now. So it's currently 11:11 where I'm at, so there will not be a Mass Effect video out the day after filming this. It's meant to, but I'll film on the day of, release it, and then go from there. Alright, pit window, so I do have to pit. That's what I figured. Like, we're kind of weird. It's like you got long enough to possibly stretch for that. So I'll pit now. And, yeah, keep on pushing. It just means that they'll definitely screw up. I'll definitely be able to catch up. So some people are going to have a really big ass window between me and the finish. Oh, they all pitted. Crap. That means I can get my 20 seconds in, so we're fine. Damn, they were far enough behind that it was all good. No, that's okay, that's okay. I got 32 seconds and somehow Sonoda's in second. What the fuck? Because Sonoda did not pit. Which means neither did Ocon. But hey, like I said, 32 seconds. It gives me long enough to get in there and get the hell out. Damn, I was not banking on that being an occurrence. I figured they'd at least have to get into the lap like me. But no, that works out. That's fine. Actually works out better because then they gave me my 20 second minimum. Probably 21 seconds a little bit better, but hey, I got that too. And then Yuki-san will come in when I do. So I imagine would Ocon. Okay, now I'm all theirs. Yeah, no one's coming out because they're all gone. So Sonoda will definitely pit. So I don't think he pitted beforehand. Yep, so Sonoda's in the pits. That means that 30 is down greatly. And somehow, come on, shrink to where it's meant to be. Yeah, 20. So that's pretty good. So we've had our mandatory pit. Now let's just fly out. No, they put me on mediums. I would have thought they would have put me on softs. So yeah, let's just fly out for another 5 laps. That means even if I do fly around that corner a bit too tight, a bit too wide, and I get the 3 second penalty, then we're fine. I mean, I got 18 to play with. There's probably going to be a few more by the time that I get one, or by the time I finish. And just keep making mistakes like that. We'll be fine. Hell, 2 races, don't touch any funds. I'll be able to freaking clear getting Massa and Coulthard easily. I don't think I'll beat 138. I don't think they will either, so that's fine. But as long as I stay off the brake in those sectors, It should be okay. That's double green. That's not a bad sign at all. And that is a new track, new lap time, new fast lap, so I'm pretty happy with that. I got the fastest lap and I'm way ahead of Verstappen, so I'm happy with that. A couple of mistakes here and there don't bother me too much. Not too bad on timing. This is how I can do it every week, that I might do these videos this same very way, week in, week out. I'm not too displeased with this one, the way it is. Obviously, once I figure out how to use that the editing software I've got, I have edit it in a better way. I think that would be best, but yeah, look, we'll get there. I think you'll be able to afford that 4 million for Massa or Coulthard within 2 races. I'm trying to think of what I've got coming to me, and I think I've at least got a $500,000 coming. Not to mention a 2.5 from my sponsor for after this race. So, yeah, I think that's what I got. But also nice just to finally finish a playthrough of the season. Have not had that in a while. Well, actually, I've never had that. Never finished a season of this. Never usually get past 8 races. Usually I have something else in mind, or I've opened up enough podium pass so that I've got new liveries and stuff like that. And I decided, instead of updating my look at the end of for a fresh new season, I just start a brand new season. I decided that maybe I want to drive a Mercedes engine instead of just waiting and possibly changing all that. I tend to just do. Alright, Latifi's out of the race. Don't know what he would have done to spurn that. Oh, he's done it right at pit too. And what a pity. I thought Tsunoda was actually going to get second at one point. But no, has to have that mandatory right. If he had just gone maybe an extra lap, maybe he would have been fine. Because he would have gotten that longer outstretch with me. But, you know, it is what it is. So normally I would go someone like Rory Rosberg, because that would make sense because he's still in his prime enough where he could drive. I feel like Coulthard's maybe a little bit out. Massa, I don't think will come in. And then there's your obvious ones like, you know, Schumacher, Prost and Senna, who just are not coming back. There's someone else who's up at the same price as Rosberg. I can't remember who it is at the moment. I'm going to hate it when it comes to it because I'm going to realise. And there we go, guys. As easy as that, my first win. And driver of the day was Lance Stroll. So I'm pretty chuffed with that. Also Charles Bowles. So it's me, Verstappen on second. I think that's Bottas on third. Or Bottas third, Verstappen second. I don't care. The three of us up on the podium though. This is always the way it is. Like Bahrain, I get first. Australia, I'll get first. There aren't a lot where I won't. Hey, I'm back. So yeah, no, good feeling to get the first race out of the way, and then the first win on top of that. Also a point ahead for fastest lap. Let's see where one you came. 15th. That's actually not bad. I mean, it's no point finish, but I mean, it's not bad. It's pretty good. And then for standings, obviously identical to what we just had. And I'm in third for that. So as long as I keep up the top, you got to remember that RP Motorsports doesn't have two drivers pushing for points finishes. Whereas, you know, Mercedes and Red Bull do. So that is fine. As long as I can keep that gap going, slowing down, it should be fine. But yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with that. So that is going to not be it just yet. We're going to have these guys first. I notice that like when I say nothing but good shit, they just fucking out. So let's just see how much the acclaim boost and shit was. So I'm up to 2, which means we get a boost to 4. Alright, so almost 2 acclaim spots in one race. That's not bad. So that's 50,000, that's not bad. Goes up 2.18. Nothing about sponsors yet. That would have been nice. Alright. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. This is going to be the first of, I hope, many, many more. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that one went. It was a pretty good first race out. So we'll go with that. And yeah, hopefully many, many more to come. Hopefully fill out that trophy case a little bit more as well. But until then, guys, that is going to be it. Next one will be up next week, and we'll go in this very similar format. And who knows, maybe it'll be in a bit different setup. I might even change the background for that. Who knows? But yeah, so definitely set up videos next week, and following on from that, who knows, maybe some first impressions to come out soon. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.